back, guys. Today we're going to take a look at Oklahoma State's play from a couple weeks back against Oklahoma. So first off, Oklahoma State's play here is actually a little bit more of an immediate now screen, but we're going to adapt it a little bit into the 8-man game. So here we've got a heavy backfield with our running back offset right and our tracer back just here behind our right guard. We want our X receiver all the way out here on the edge to give us plenty of space out here. So let's get into this play. So the true play is a split zone bluff tunnel RPO. That's what we're going to call it today. So the base play is our inside zone run. So let's talk about that first. So O-line is all going to zone block to the left. Again, however you teach this, I'm going to let you guys teach it. I'm not going to get into the fine details right now. I'm just going to show you who's blocking who. So right guard's going to go block right linebacker. Center, block the nose. Left guard, block the left backer. Tight end, kick out the left end. All right, that's the gist of our zone blocking on the inside. Next, we have our running back aiming left A-gap. And he can bang it through the A-gap. He can bend it back through the backside A-gap. Okay, that's the great thing about the zone run scheme. It can open up at any time. Running back just has to find it. All right, as far as the receiver and the quarterback action goes, the X is going to run a one-man tunnel screen. Set it up back into the inside. And at that same time, that's where our tracer is going to fake the split zone, bluff the DN, and go out and block the corner. Okay, we're reading this DN. He's got a simple read. Quarterback's reading. If he squeezes, crashes inside, he's pulling and throwing. If he sits, give. And that's where we run it. Here's a little cleaner look at the play art. If you guys are interested in this play at all, go ahead and take a screenshot there. So we have a split zone bluff tunnel RPO here, A-gap zone run to the left. Let me go through each one of those again. O-line zone block left. The Z is going to arc bluff the right end man on line of scrimmage, which happens to be the DN. He's going to block that first outside threat, which happens to be the corner on the right side. The tailback is going to zone run to the left, aiming for that left A-gap. Find the open zone, hit the hole. Again, that's the great thing about the zone scheme. It's up to him. Quarterback's going to read the right end man on the line of scrimmage, which happens to be the DN. If he squeezes, he's going to pull and throw it outside to the tunnel. If he sits, he's going to give it. That's the gist and summary of the play. Again, Oklahoma State's play is more of an immediate now screen after the split zone bluff. We'll get into that here in a second. But that's how it's adapted into the 8-man game. Let's take a look at Oklahoma State's play. All right, before we get into the full gist of the play and run it through a few times, they do motion in 11-man. Obviously, you can have 4 men in the backfield, and 8-man you cannot. So they have 4 here. The whole key of this play in the 8-man game might be on that safety. Okay, I mean, if it's 2-on-1 scenario and you like it and your tracer can get out there and seal that guy and you can beat one guy 1-on-1, again, this is why there's probably not enough room here to the sideline for a tunnel screen, so they run it as a more of an immediate now screen. So there's the play. Let's run it through again here, though. So they shift him across. Here's that fake split zone bluff. So he takes his steps in, bluffs the DN, gets to the outside, seals the corner. Receiver out there one step and immediately catches the now screen. Because this DN squeezes just enough to the inside, or hesitates and comes to the inside a little bit, that's where he decides to pull and throw it. Finally, this whole play could have been stopped had this safety made the play. So this play honestly was just poor execution defensively by Oklahoma. That effort on that tackle, not too good. But in the end, turns into a great play for Oklahoma State. Either way, it was very well executed. Split zone bluff was pulled, read correctly, got it out there immediately, easy catch, and you got a 1-on-1 scenario with this guy, and he makes a miss. And that's what the play is all about. So let's take a look at it one more time here from the beginning. So there you go. That's the gist of the play. Overall, it's a great variation if you guys run any split zone, if you run any zone, if you run a tunnel screen, if you run a now screen, any outside quick screens, if you run any of that, great combination and a great way to change up your tunnel or now screens, dressing it up just a little bit more, a little bit different. And that's going to wrap it up, guys. Thanks for tuning in. If you have any questions for me, feel free to comment below or reach out to me on Twitter at 8Man Breakdowns. If you enjoyed the content or you took away anything from it, please click subscribe and check out some of my other videos right here. And as always, thank you guys for tuning in.